So Dr. Scholz, we're here in 2021 and we're excited about it. There's lots of new things happening in the horizon, but there's also lots of things that happened in 2020. And obviously socially, we had a lot of ups and downs, but in prostate cancer, a lot of new things came out to help patients, not just within certain specific situations, but also across the board. So we have some new products that have come out and I'm so excited to discuss them today. One of the first ones we have is Orgovyx. So this is a hormone therapy. And can you explain what it is and also where we will see this take place in the staging?
So think of Orgovyx like a Lupron in the form of a pill. And Lupron blocks out all the testicular testosterone that men produce. And as we all know, low testosterone causes cancer to shrink away. Orgovyx is approved for men with advanced prostate cancer, although I can see how it might have application in early stage prostate cancer. It has an attractive component that's different than Lupron, and not just that it's a pill, but also the recovery of testosterone when you stop the treatment is more predictable. One of the issues with Lupron is you tend to have lingering low testosterone levels, sometimes for many months after the shots wear off. So this new medicine might be an attractive agent for men that are newly diagnosed, although it's not approved for that yet. It'll certainly be attractive for men with advanced disease who want to do intermittent therapy and want to get their testosterone back after the course of therapy finishes.
So you mentioned it's a pill, and Lupron is traditionally a shot that happens over different series of months. Is there going to be a greater benefit then of just taking a pill, and it's just going to be simpler for patients, or what are the attractions of Lupron against it?
So I think the anti-cancer effects will be the same, and some men may prefer to get a shot every 3 to 6 months so they don't have to take a pill every day. Other people don't like needles and they may be attracted to the idea of being able to take a pill and get the same benefit.
So what about patients with heart issues? I know that we had a patient where he said his doctor suggested that he take Orgovyx instead of Lupron because he had some heart issues. And I know I've also gotten questions regarding Eligard and Firmagon in these same categories. So what do you think about that?
So the study that compared Orgovyx to LHRH, Lupron-type medications, although it was not testing specifically for the incidence of heart problems, it seemed like the group of men that were treated with Orgovyx had a lower incidence of heart problems. There wasn't a high incidence of heart problems because that wasn't the primary reason to be in the trial. But there was a lower incidence. And so it does make sense, I think, to consider using this medicine in people that have predisposing problems. Diabetes, hypertension, if they're overweight. Lupron and its analogs have been safe and effective for years, but we know that when you take testosterone away, men can start putting on weight. It can make their blood pressure worse. It can make their blood sugars worse. And I'm not sure why they're seeing this pattern of Orgovyx reducing the likelihood of heart-related issues, but until proven otherwise, it seems to be a real factor.
So what about when it comes to insurance? I know that Lupron seems to be widely covered. Do we expect that Orgovyx would be covered in the same fashion?
So I think at this time it'll be covered for people with metastatic disease. I don't know how easy it will be to get coverage for people that are newly diagnosed. We'll just have to see.
So how will Orgovyx compare with Lupron and Eligard and Firmagon side effects-wise?
Yeah, I think the only other difference from Lupron, as is similar to Firmagon-type drugs, is that Orgovyx doesn't cause any testosterone flare when you start it up. So when you give Lupron, there's a couple weeks where the testosterone goes up, and we take precautions. We give people Casodex or some other medication to cover for that. Firmagon causes the testosterone to drop precipitously and there's no flare. And Orgovyx is that way as well. So if there's a situation where people are nervous about a testosterone flare, Orgovyx has an advantage in that regard.
Thank you so much for watching. If you would like more information, you can visit our website at pcri.org. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We come out with new prostate cancer videos every week.